Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh man, I was so proud of myself. I'm like, man, I ain't late. I got everything up and I did not open Ninja Trader. I did not open Ninja Trader. Anyway, while I get Ninja Trader open, let's get the formalities out of the way, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning. For everybody that's tapping in for the first time on the replay, or anybody that's pulling up for the first time on the live, what is this? Oh, it's rolling over the ZB contract. It's rolling over the ZB contract. Okay, contracts are starting to roll. The ZB just rolled today. Anyway, like I was saying, good morning, good morning, good morning. Anybody that's tapping in for the first time on the live or for the first time on the replay, I'd like to welcome you and I'd like to thank you. My name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day. One time in the morning before the market open at 9 a.m. Eastern time. One time in the evening after the market close. Usually at 6:30 p.m. But during football season, we're doing it at 7:30 p.m. Just to talk about the price action. Just talk about what we expect the price to do. Was what probable trades we looking at. All of that. Just talk about the price action. I started Tim's Tidbit to share everything that I had learned about trading and investing with close friends and family. And I just started doing it for the free 99 on Al Gore's internet. I would never charge anybody for the information that I have. I just share it far and wide for free. Why? Because I want to. Anyway, if you like that, if you want to be a part of that, if you want to join the Spider Gang, just hit the like button. That's the only payment I ask of you. It's either here on your screen, somewhere over here, or somewhere over here. Bless you. Somewhere over here. Just hit the like button. That's the only payment I ask of you. That's the only payment I ask of you. Let's shout out our sponsors, man. We have very exclusive sponsors here at the Spider Gang. Shout out our first sponsor, the newtlr.com. The newtlr.com, where you can get all your Spider Gang apparel and accessories. The newtlr.com, the apparel and accessory shop for traders and investors. You can go out there and get you a shirt and let people know that you're not a bull or a bear, you're a beast. You feel me? Shout out our second sponsor on today, Banjo, new music by Il Jodam. Banjo, new music by Il Jodam, streaming now on all streaming platforms. Banjo, new music by Il Jodam. Full disclosure, this is not a paid promotion or paid advertisement. The new TLR.com, that's me. Il Jodam, that's my son. Banjo, that's an album that he made right over there in his room. Go support my son, man. Support our sponsors. Banjo, now streaming on all streaming platforms, and the new TLR.com for your Spider Gang merch. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. What's going on? Who in the chat? Oh, y'all active in the chat this morning? I almost forgot. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. If anybody want to pull up and share anything, if anybody want to pull up and ask anything, the link is in the chat. Who in the chat? Here to learn and share. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. Good morning, Brittany. Good morning, Brittany. After this live, I will retrieve my tea and crumpets. What's up, Kashaya? What's going on? What's going on, Pamela? Mendez, what's happening, Mendez? Tell Anna and Elsa I said good morning. Hey, baby, how you doing? What's going on, Dominique? Christopher, Michelle Tucker. Hey, y'all. What's going on, Michelle Tucker? Y'all already know what it is, S. Hatter. Hey, when y'all see S. Hatter name, are y'all like me? Every time I see that, I just say, shh, haters. What's up, S. Hatter? S. Hatter, when them haters get on, you just be like, shh, hater. What's up, Big B? What's going on? What's up, Candlesticks? Be sure to run up. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Good morning, Sonia. What's up, Edwin? What's going on, Douglas? What's up, Colleen? Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, I see more numbers than I see pushing them off me like pushing them off me like Hey, let's get into it, man. let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. Let's not a whole lot went on over here. So it ain't a whole lot going on SpyLean. Let's go look at SpyLean first. Ain't a lot go on last night. Let's check out SpyLean. Come on, say it with me now. SpyLean, where you at, baby? Here I go. There you go. What's up, SpyLean? You still on a monthly? What you doing on a monthly chart for? Oh, I remember we was talking. The homie Edwin was talking about this swing low right here, and we changed it to monthly, and that's what it was. That's what it was during our conversation last night. We about to gap down. Oh yeah, I forgot we gapped down on Sunday. That's what I'm like, man, why we gapping down so far? But we gapped down. I forgot we gapped down on Sunday. Right here, the Sunday gap down that I have marked out, mind you. We gapped down on Sunday. So we about to gap down. If I'm not mistaken, on the ES, we'll look at it in a minute, but on the ES, we gapped down, and I want to say we came to the bottom of this weekly fair value gap last night. Yes, we did. We went to the bottom of this weekly fair value gap, and we just been hovering. I'll explain what that tan line is in a minute. So we about to gap down on the SPY. Hopefully, we come on down this week and get some of this gap work. I at least want us to get down at a minimum. Let me I got it on monthly, so it looked kind of funny, but I think this is my low right here. Over here, I think this is my low I was using. It's on a monthly, so I look kind of, yes, that's my low, right? So I want at a minimum, I want to get down to at least this daily fair value gap that's down here between 394 and 398. I want to at least get down to that daily gap. I mean, a daily fair value gap between 394 and 398 this week at a minimum. And the reason why is because that'll put us back below equilibrium, put us into a discount for the entire price move since the change of trend back in 2020, right? From September 2020. I think before we used like September, October, I can't remember September, but since the change of trend in 2020, like toward the end of 2020, that'll put us back into a discount during that time, because we already came down to a deep discount of that price leg one time, and then we bounced up, and then that'll bring us back down below equilibrium to like a shallow discount. You know what I'm saying? That I at least want to get there and take care of that. If you know what I'm saying, if this is really the reversal, the start of a reversal, I at least want to see us get there. I would love for us to take care of all these daily fair value gaps, you know what I'm saying, throughout the first part of September, and then turn back around. But I will take at a minimum getting down into this shallow discount. If we got all the way down to the bottom fair value gap, that'll put us at a beautiful 62% retracement to get all of these fair value gaps on the SPY. So that's ideal. That's my ideal scenario. And since I was running my mouth last night, was going through all of the price action, I forgot to even share that last night too. My ideal scenario for what I want to see for the SPY is coming down, taking care of all these fair value gaps right here, right? And then coming back with the end of September. Let's just go to yeah, okay. That's these monthly calendars, I forgot. And then just go to October. By the end of September, like going to October, doing this here. Boop, boop. Right there. Boop, boop. I would love to see that. Come down, go up. Right? And then if they want to get down into a deep, like make a new, like if this is not the year, if this June low is not the yearly low, you know what I'm saying? I would love to see, and this would stretch out to like the end of October though. This would stretch out to the end of October. So right there, come down to, that's a good spot right there to that right there. That's good. Close enough for government. I was just looking for the open of that candle right there. That's good. Put us into like a shallow discount on that right there. And then by the end of October, right there. Boom. So boom, boom. If September want to be a terrible month and they come down and make a new low below this June low, right? Then throughout September, take out all these fair value gaps, including the monthly that we was looking at way back here, right? And then come back up by the end of October. Come back up there if that's what the algos want. But right now, I don't think that's what they want. So that's what I'm looking for right now. That's the scenario right now. Cause I'm just going with I'm going with the bullishness until the bullishness is proven wrong. And that's the end of September right now. Boom. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when we made this swing low right here in June and July, we made this swing low in June and July. Right here in August, we came up and we broke above this oh, that was my target. That was my old target right there. We broke above that. Was that the halfway point for here? No, that was in a discount. Oh, that was, oh yeah, we got into a premium. That's what it was. This was my target that put us back into a premium, and we came up here, broke this high, right? Broke above a swing high in there, broke above it, set a relative equal high, and then backed off, showing I want to go that way, but not quite yet. The same way we did over here, how we came down all the way down here, then we wick back up in that, what is that, May. In May, we came down and we wicked back up, showing I want to go this way, but not quite yet. Then in June, we went down and did the work that the algo was trying to get to in May, but not quite yet. And then once we did that work, and then in July, we came down, said, okay, yeah, I am done down there, and then pushed up. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I read the candles. So now it's saying I want to go this way, but not quite yet. So wherever August gonna end down here, and then September, we come out here, maybe pop up a little bit, and then come down and do whatever work September's supposed to do. And then we, you know what I'm saying, we start pushing back up either September or October. If we play it out through 2 months like this one did, it'll be this was the not yet, this was the work, this was the reversal. So this will be the not yet, September be the work, then October be the reversal. If we do it the same way we did it here. Now, let's move over to the ES and see what's going on. What's going on again? Spiralene about to gap down to about 4198. 4198. So that's, what's that, $3 and some change, maybe $3 and some change. Look like my math ain't mathing right now. Or what's going on? Or what's going on? Okay, so overnight price action. What Rhonda said? Didn't you? Good morning. Why didn't you draw your fib on 362.17 low on 617 to include that entire price leg on three? I had them on monthly calendars. Those was monthly calendars right there. I was looking at monthly calendars right there, so it couldn't I couldn't get a specific date. Yeah. When I just drew it, it was on monthly candles. I had it on Yeah, I had it on monthly candles, and I drew um it from here, from the reversal. This was like the reversal move from 2020. And because when we ran through the whole thing last night, the next like if I go back to the entire price leg from 2020, like this gray line down here was like equilibrium for the entire move from 2020, but I was measuring it from the reversal, and then I can't get any particular days when it's on monthly candles. If you talk about the fib I just drew, you know what I'm saying? I had it on monthly candles, so I can't get particular days. If you want to talk about the fib I just drew and you was talking about something else, say tell me. I ain't what I was talking about. I was talking about something else. What was I talking about? Oh, overnight price action. Whole bunch of nothing. Y'all see this this tan line right there? That tan line right there. I drew that. That was I can't remember. Oh, I think that was equilibrium from the July run up. Okay, so July right here. Yeah, that's what it was. Equilibrium from the July run up. Boom, right there. Yep. That's equilibrium from the bullish leg that we on right now. Yeah, that's what it was. I should have tagged that. I really need to be, but like on TradingView, I can tag the line and I ain't got to be trying to move two things. And I did it on NinjaTrader, but that's equilibrium from the lunch, the energetic price move, the violent price move from, excuse me, this bull rally that we in right now, this bullish rally that we in right now. That's equilibrium. That's why I drew that out. Excuse me. That's why I drew that out. And if you notice, right, I drew that out yesterday. I drew that out sometime yesterday, right? And if you notice, overnight, and go to 60-minute candles. If you notice, overnight, we consolidated on that line all night long, right? We gap down to equilibrium, right? This is where we closed at 1700. This is where we closed at the New York closure. 1700, we closed at 43. We closed at 43, and then we gapped down and we opened up at 40.2450. And the equilibrium is 40.2475. Close enough for government work, right? So we gapped down to equilibrium for the price leg that we're on from the bull rally that we on now, and we just consolidated right there all night long, right? And then if you notice, like I was saying last night, oh no, was it Friday? Whenever I was talking last night, shout out ICT. This is something that I learned from ICT. Like I say, everything that I talk about on my lives is stuff that I learned from ICT, because all the stuff that I learned from people's classes, be it Kiki, be it Terry, be it Jason, I think them the only classes that I actually paid for. I will never talk about none of their stuff on the internet because I paid them for a course. The only stuff I talk about on the internet is the stuff that I learned for free on the internet, and it's still out there for free on the internet. So, but shout out ICT, how you say price is likely to consolidate at equilibrium, right? It don't always consolidate. It don't only consolidate at equilibrium. And it might do. It might be equilibrium somewhere, but I ain't did that much of a deep dive to see if every time it consolidate, it's at equilibrium on some price leg. But if you notice, like, it consolidates, it likes to consolidate at equilibrium. So last night during the Asian, Sydney, and London, all we did was consolidate right at equilibrium for this entire price leg of the bull. I ain't got enough data loaded for this. Yes, right here for this bull run that we're on right now. This is the July rally. I called it the July rally because that's when it took off. You ain't got to call it that, but that's just how it makes sense in my mind. From the July 14th rally, this is like last night we gapped down to equilibrium and then consolidated at equilibrium on the ES. Right, all night long. That's all we did. We got a gap down, a Sunday gap down that we almost retrade repriced last night to the top. We got more than 3/4 of a way through. We didn't quite get all the way to the top. We didn't quite get all the way to the top, but we got really, really close. And then we pulled back and just consolidated some more, right? And that's what we hovering around. All price. Look how close the prices are. Everything is so close. It's looking jumbled up right now, and it's driving me crazy. I can't even hardly see. Like the midnight was at 42.29.25. The London opened at 40.33, right? The gap down, the bottom of the gap down is right there at 40.32. So everything is right there in the same spot, all bunched up, right? So now we got a new box. This is my new box, right? And the reason why we got a new box is because the bottom of the box was up here. I think this was the bottom of the box at these equal lows right here. So we broke outside of the box. We closed outside of the box, and we started pushing back down, right? So we got a closure outside of the box and push further down. So now we got a new box. Now the top of the box now is at 40.43, right? That's the top of the gap down. That's the top of the gap down, or the low of Friday, right? That's the top of the box, right? The bottom of the box is this swing low down here at 49.13.35. Well, Tim, why did you pick that as the bottom of the box? I'm glad you asked that question, little Timmy Rogers. That's the closest swing low to where we are now. That's the closest daily swing low to where we are now. Yes, we have a daily low right here, but I already got that marked as a daily fair value gap, right? That's just that daily low right there is just internal liquidity to me in my mind, right? The external, the outsides of the box, I want that to be the biggest daily targets and then just work within the range of the box, right? The bottom of the box is down here at this daily swing low that we made between July 26th and 27th. We made a swing low right there. So that's the bottom of the box at 39.13.25. It's also coincides with a daily fair value gap that we didn't quite feel. We didn't quite feel it. We got almost to the bottom of it, and then we reversed with a violent move off of this right here, which was did we get a 50% on that move right now? Let's see if we got 50% on that move right there. We didn't get 50% on that move right there, right? We did not get 50% on that move right there. So since we did not get 50% on that move right there, that move is still very much in play coming from the entire price leg. So if we got down to a really deep discount on the entire price leg, let's say we got all the way down right here to this order block right over here. If we got all the way down to this order block right there, let's put a line there and see if that'll give us the 50% on that piece of the price leg, right? So let's get all the way down to that order block right there. Now let's move this back down and see if that's going to give us, if we get to the bottom, if we get in the order block, that'll give us a discount on that piece of the price leg that we have missed before. Y'all know how I like to see if we got to get a discount on every piece. So yeah, we can potentially come down and do all that stuff that I had said as far as like going through the end of September and October. Yeah, that'd be real nice. You know what that'll do? Give me a better entry for my swings. Give me a better entry. The market getting ready to open in 5 minutes. If anybody got to go trade, I appreciate you hanging out with your boy. Hit the like button on the way out the door. So yeah, man, that's where we at. Our new box, the buy side liquidity is at 43. The sell side liquidity is at 39, 13, 25. We got some internal liquidity at a daily fair value gap. The top of the gap is at 39.9450. The bottom of the gap is at 39.6450. We got some more liquidity. Pretty much the top of the gap is at 39.2205. The bottom of the gap is below our below our box at 39.0950. Right, and that's pretty much it. And except for like there, we can drop down and look at some 60-minute liquidity below this right here. This sell side here, I ain't gonna bother marking that because it's right there next to the top of the gap. But just if you want to know what it is, sell side liquidity. But I'll mark it. Why not? Why not? Go ahead and mark it, Tim. Stop acting like that. Go ahead and mark the line. Go ahead and mark the line. Let me copy this line right here. At 40.0625. That's below the consolidation of last night. 40.0625. Let me load this right here. All right, let me get 40.06. And then I got to make this lowercase because it's internal liquidity, sell side liquidity. Change it red because it's sell side. Boop. There you go. All right. So got some sell side below the consolidation of the night. And then the top side liquidity is the top of the box. That's the top of the box. We do got the overnight high of 40.75, but the liquidity line, even though that looked like it's yellow, it's green, but it's like merging with the red box that I got there. So it look yellow. If I hide this box, see, it's a green line, but since it's merging with that red box, it make it look kind of yellowish, make it look funny. But anyway, that's all I got, man. What y'all got? Anybody? Let me put the link in. I'm put the link in the chat one more time. One more time, if anybody want to share anything, or if anybody want to say anything, if anybody want to pull up and ask a question, feel free. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. What y'all talking about? The market about to open in 2 minutes. Again, if you gotta go and trade, I appreciate you for hanging out with your boy. Is it any news going? What's up, Gabriel? What's up, Gabriel? Davario, Quiet Billionaire, Man of Many Names. Is anything going on the economic calendar today? Let's look at the economic calendar. Good morning. What I answered that one, baby. Thank you. Let's look at, for anybody who don't know where I go get my economic data from, my site of choice is econoday.com. You can also, hey, BD Moves, put something in the private chat so I know you're a real person and you ain't coming up here trying to let the bird out the cage. Just type something in the private chat, say I'm a real person. Okay. What's happening? What you got? Hello. I can't hear you.
Oh, man. Hey.
Oh, there you go. I hear you now.
Yo, what's going on, man? I was just
Thought I
on the
heard you.
YouTube. Hey, can you hear me? Right now?
Okay, I hear you. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just on the YouTube live. I didn't even know what this link was all about.
Oh
Is this?
yeah, this is just the link to pull up if you want to ask something or share something, ask a question, share something, anything like that.
Oh, I came unprepared.
Oh, it's all good. You can fall back down. You ain't got to ask nothing. Um,
Okay.
it's just are you subscribed to the YouTube?
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Cause I was gonna say if you ain't subscribed to the YouTube, it won't let you chat unless you be subscribed for more than 10 minutes. But yeah,
Okay.
that's all this link is. Whenever I put the link in the chat, like if you got a question, you can pull up like this right here and ask your question to me instead of typing it out in the chat. That's what the link for.
Okay, I got you, man. I appreciate that. I
I
appreciate
appreciate it. It
that.
sounds like you eating breakfast, man. I hope you gonna share something with us. What's happening?
Oh man, I ain't got nothing to share, man. The fam all around. I'm just about to start trading.
Oh
My
man,
bad. My bad.
I feel bad. I'm just playing, man. I appreciate you for tapping in though. But yeah, if you ever got any questions, you can either put it in the chat or
Yeah.
you can what's cracking? You
What
can
up?
either
What
put
up?
it in the chat or you could just jump on like this right
Okay.
here and say, you know what I'm saying, ask your question or whatever.
All right. That's good to know, man. I come better prepared next time.
All right, appreciate you.
All right, man.
Yeah, so Econo Day. That's what I was saying. I was saying Econo Day. If you don't know what econoday.com is where I come get my economic data. The market is open. The market is open for everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you got to go trade, trade safe. I appreciate you for hanging out with me. Just hit the like button on the way out the door. That's all I ask of you. You know what I'm saying? And support our sponsors, especially my son. Go support his music, Banjo. Now streaming on all streaming platforms. It don't cost you a penny to go support my son. If you want to buy some Spider Gang merch, I appreciate that too. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that too, but you don't have to do that. The only reason I made this site is called the cousins was like, yo, I like that shirt. Can I get one? You need to make a merch shop. You don't have to support this. I appreciate you if you do, but please go support my son. Go stream his music. Banjo, he do it all himself. He write it, he make the music, he record it in his room, he do it all himself. Go support my son. I appreciate y'all. But econoday.com, right? If you go view the calendar, it show it a week at a time, right? And it show you everything that's coming up for that week. Ain't nothing popping off today, Monday the 29th. Ain't nothing for real, like heavy we got to worry about going on today, right? Tomorrow we got a few things that's going on. Now, mind you, just because it be green on Econo Day don't mean that it won't be volatile, because it just depends on the narrative of the market right now, what they need to be good or bad. That's going to create a reaction, because sometimes it'll be green on Econo Day, but it'll be red on Forex Factory. Or on Forex Factory, it may be green and it might be red on Econo Day. And Forex Factory is another one where you can get your economic data. But on Forex Factory, right, the difference between Forex Factory and Econo Day, Forex Factory is geared more toward currencies. Is geared for currencies. And on Forex Factory, I don't know if you always got to do that or if it's just me. I always have to click on the date and then set the range. I got to set the range that I want to see. And then over here, I got mine filtered out to only show me the US dollar. But you can pick all the other currencies if you know what I'm saying, if you want to see news that affects those currencies. But I just look at the US dollar because I don't trade Forex and I just want to see what's affecting the US dollar. Right? So let's see if it's any differences today. So Jolts on Econo Day is green, but Jolts on Forex Factory is red, right? That means that they see that they see the currencies as being more sensitive than the equities, right? Because this is geared more toward equities and companies, and Forex Econo Day is geared more toward equities and companies, stuff like that, and Forex Factory is geared more toward currencies. That's why it's called Forex Factory. It's the foreign exchange factory. It's the news that it's the economic news, but it's slanted toward the currency bias of volatility, and the Econo Day is kind of slanted toward the equities, like company type stuff. But If you go on there, you can look at the consensus. The consensus is what they expecting that report to be. And once the report passes, that word consensus will turn into report. And once it turns to report, it'll be the same exact screen. When you click on report, it'll be the same screen, except for out here, it'll be another column that says actual. And it'll show you the actual numbers for that what's name. And then if you look down here, you can see the definition of what it is. You see, you click on why investors care. It show you why. It'll stretch out some more and show why investors care about that. It show you the frequency, how often this event occurs. You know what I'm saying? And if it occurs, like a lot of stuff like GDP, it breaks down exactly what you're getting during that time. It's a nice little site where I come get all my economic data, man. For anybody who don't know what that is, you need to stay up on the economics so you know when to trade and when not to trade. Just like if you like, this is non-farm payroll week, right? This is non-farm payroll week. So at the end of the week down here, and I don't know. Don't ask me why they call non-farm payroll employment situation on Econo Day. I don't know why. I don't know why. If you come down here to Forex Factory, it says non-farm employment change, right? Non-farm employment change. But over here on Econo Day, it just says employment situation. And when you go in, it say non-farm payroll, private payroll, manufacturing payroll. You know what I'm saying? But everybody know it is non-farm payroll. But when it show up on Econo Day, it's a employment situation. And over here on Forex Factory, it's a non-farm employment change, right? So it is what it is. But like stuff with like red folders, you don't want to be in a trade during those events because it has the potential to wick and go crazy. If it's got an orange folder, that's not as bad as red, but it's getting there. If it's got a yellow folder, sometimes it'll wick and sometimes it won't. It just depends on the narrative of the economy right then, of what's going on. But you want to know how volatile news situations, and you want to avoid being in a day trade during those times. That's why you need to stay up on, and not only just being in a trade, it helps you understand where the algos are going to try to push the price to. If we looking at buy side liquidity, we got some liquidity up here in the form of a just say this fair value gap that we just got the wax on. We can't, this blue box, this blue rectangle is a weekly fair value gap. We got the wax on for that on Friday, right? We waxed on, right? Half of it. We gapped down and waxed on the rest. We left this big gap. So overnight, and up until now, we're coming back in and we're filling that gap in. So this part of it right here, we kind of like taking care of. We going back and forth. We getting like the little wax on, wax off. We waxing off the bottom part, right? And so let's just say, okay, I think we're going to go back up and wax off the rest of this. You can look at the economic calendar and be like, okay, the algos will probably use that news to push us up here really quick. Fill in this fair value gap, clean up the wax off of the weekly fair value gap, and then start coming back down and get the wax off for these two fair value gaps that we pushed up to. You can start to like look at stuff like that and be like, okay, I'm gonna anticipate the algos to push the price here. And then when the algos push the price there, right? If that's your setup, you can take your setup after the algos make their move. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I like to trade. I just hook up my Suburban to the algo train, let the algo move, and then I hook up after that. Speaking of the algo train, who saw my live? That's it. I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'll put the chart up if y'all just want to look at the chart. I drop it down to a 15-minute time frame if y'all just want to look at the chart while I talk. But I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to talk about price action wise. But who was on my live last. I did a quick live last night, and I told a story about the pastries. Who was on my live? Do y'all understand the story of the pastries? If you was on my live or saw the replay, what's up, Ryan? What's up? ah, ah, ah. The homie Tal said you had to get the last shot. Y'all know I don't know how to let nothing go. Y'all already know I don't know how to let nothing. It continues. What's up, Kirk? What's going on? Let me see who came in and said Rhonda Green. What's up, Rod? What's happening? I'm seeing who came in since I said good morning to everybody. Cool it now. You better cool it now. What's up, Cool It? What's going on, Sanjay? Who else? What's up, 2K Crypto? What it is? What it do? What's up? What's happening? Who else came in since I said good morning? Towns. I said, yeah, I spoke to you already. Sonia, did I speak to you, Sonia? Oh, Sonia came in on the tail end. Hey, you say I'm Petty Pendergrass. What's going on? Robinson, I know you ain't just get here. It's over. The live over. What's up, Ant TV? What's going? Hey, Sonya. Hey, should I go back through the story of the pastries? What's up, Travis Scott? What's that? Shout out Travis Scott, man. This dude is a culinary genius, man. If y'all want some good meals and stuff like that right there, go to Travis Scott page, man. He be posting some good stuff about like meals and stuff on it's Scott's Creations on IG. He be posting some okay, she said do it. What's up, Tiffany? What's going on? She said do it. Yeah, you ain't missed nothing. Okay. In honor of Sonia that came in late, we gonna share the story of the we just tapped the buy side liquidity of our box. We just tapped the top side of our box. Let's see if we hit this liquidity and start pushing back down, or if we get a closure on the outside of our box and try to start pushing back up. Let me we just tapped that buy side liquidity. So if the algos want to continue this bearishness, since we gapped down so far, if they want to continue this bearishness and push down, then we just took this, we just tapped into this liquidity here, and that'd be a good time for them to push down. But if they really want to get the wax off for this weekly fair value gap before going down, then the top of that gap is at 40, 80, 50. 40, 80, 50. But let's see what the algos start to do. Let me mark this New York Open real quick, and then I'll share the story of the pastries. I'll share the story of the pastries. The New York Open is 40, 27, 75. Everything clumped right there together. Look how everything clumped together. The New York Open, the London Open, and the Midnight Open, they're all clumped right there together within like a few, like, what's that, 3? From 9 to 33, that's 4. That's 375 actually. And from that's 1 and 1.25. So from the New York to the Midnight, it's like 1 1/4 points, and from the Midnight to the London, it's 3 3/4 points. Everything is clumped right there together. It's real. We trading in a really tight range right now. Hey, so here we go. We fun to share the story of the pastries. So yesterday, I went to a bakery. I went to a bakery yesterday, right? And I walked into the bakery and I was like, man, I got a taste for some pastries. You know what I'm saying? So I went up to the guy that, worked out. I was like, hey man, what different types of pastries do y'all sell in here? I want some what's different types of pastries y'all sell? And he was like, well, we got some donuts over there, we got some cake over there, we got some cookies over there, just naming all these different types of pastries, right? And I was like, so y'all ain't got no flour? And he was like, yeah, we got flour in the back, but you know what I'm saying? Like, flour's not a pastry. Like, you asked me what types of pastries we have. I'm like, man, I'm like, you sure? Don't you make donuts from flour? Don't you make like cake from? They're like, yeah. Again, like you make pastries from flour, but flour is not a type of pastry. Like, once you make the pastries, it's like once you make the cake, you make the cookie. Cookie is a type of pastry. Cake, we went through. I'm like, man, you tripping, man. You show flour is not a type of pastry. He was like, man, all right, we got flour in the back if you want flour, but flour is not a pastry. I thought you want. I said, man, just let me get a couple of them donuts and maybe a couple of them cookies. Let me go, right? So I'm like, man, you tripping. So when I'm riding in the car, right, it dawned on me, like, I'm like, man, he was right. I'm arguing with this man about what he do this for. This is what he do. How I'm gonna tell this man that flour is a type of pastry when this is what he do, man? And then I started thinking, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I trade price action, right? And you make a EMA by you make the EMA from the price action. You make the RSI from the price action. You draw trend lines from the price action. And then all them things that you make from the price action, you put them over here in this category of technical analysis. So if flour is not a type of pastry, then price action is not a type of technical analysis. Price action is just what you make the technical analysis from. Blew my mind. I never knew. I never knew. And that's the story of the pastry. I think I better let it go. Look like another little TKO. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with Petty Pendergrass. I think I better let it go. Thank you for hanging out with Petty Jackson. Rock with me tonight for old time's sake. Hey, yeah, thanks for that, baby. Thanks for that. Hey, look here. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, man. So he gave you raw flour. Because I asked for a type of pastry and he gave me raw flour. Till with the W to ZC it. Yes, I can't wait for his rebuttal. I want to see his rebuttal. Sonya say she here for every piece of the pettiness. Hey, look here, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. If y'all gonna day trade today, be safe. The market right now, the market's still trading in a tight, consolidated range. Appreciate that, baby. Appreciate that. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button. The market trading in a real tight consolidation range. Even still throughout from the Asian, Sydney, London is, and then now to New York, we still in this tight consolidation pattern right around equilibrium. From the July run up, we sitting right around equilibrium from the July run up. So right now, we're right there at equilibrium. So we're not really at a discount. We're really not at a premium. We're right there equilibrium consolidating. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like ICT has taught, the market tends to consolidate at equilibrium. And that's what we're doing right now. Wait for the algos to show you the direction they want to go. Wait for them to show you the direction they want to go. If they bust out to the upside, let them give you a setup to buy. If they bust out to the downside, let them give you a setup to sell. You know what I'm saying? Wait for your setup. Don't force anything. If it don't give you anything, don't trade. Live to trade another day. I appreciate y'all, man. I see y'all tonight at 7:30 for the price action recap. Y'all trade safe if you're gonna trade. If you're not gonna trade, get a little study time in, study what the market do today. And I'll see y'all tonight at 7:30, man. Gone.